It Began with a Dream by Barrie Mahoney. It began with a dream was the opening sentence in the first chapter of my first book, which told the story of how my partner David and I found ourselves living and working in the Costa Blanca and later in the Canary Islands after careers as teachers in the UK. Like so many before us, we needed a change of pace and lifestyle and some sunshine. Spain was beckoning and had been for several years. That was over 20 years and 14 books ago. It was a time when many British people were seriously considering utilising the equity built up in relatively modest property or a pension payoff to look at buying a good value property in Spain, France or another European country. The pound-euro exchange rate was very strong in those days, which made even a meagre UK state pension go a long way. Living and working in the European Union meant that visas and work permits were no longer needed. It had all become so very simple to start a new life in a country of choice and gave many new opportunities to live their dream. Time has moved on. Brexit has now become a large part of the concerns that present-day British immigrants living in Europe now continue to deal with. Due to my previous work as a columnist and reporter in Spain and the Canary Islands, I still hear from many British immigrants who continue to share their concerns about their lives in Spain, as well as expressing fears for the future. Issues relating to health cover, finance, employment rights, pensions, motoring and property are just some of the issues that continue to give many British immigrants sleepless nights. I know of some for whom the continual stress has been too much, and they become ill and return to the UK. For others, a return to the UK is no longer possible, because they're either too sick and reliant upon the Spanish health service, or no longer have the funds to be able to return to the UK. Spain has always had a generous policy towards British immigrants during this challenging time, but much depends upon reciprocity with the British government. Much depends upon the government of the day. Nothing is guaranteed or certain now that the UK has left the EU. That protection is no more. These are issues that are likely to dominate for many years and far beyond the remaining lives of many immigrants currently living in Europe. It is some of these issues that have prompted many British immigrants to return to the UK. For some, recognition that their Spanish dream has come to an end has been a painful and daunting process as they try to navigate a new chapter in their lives. The dream of living in continental Europe is of course still possible for those with sufficient funds and determination. But it's nowhere near as easy or secure as it was before Brexit. Despite current challenges, there'll always be those who will seek the freedom to live and work in a country of their choosing and not of their birth. People will continue to have dreams and seek to turn them into reality. Life is short, and so it's up to all of us to live our dream in the best possible way. You have been listening to It Began with a Dream by Barrie Mahoney. Thank you for listening.